Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk about the mortgage tax credit. So if you use a OFHA mortgage loan product, you'll be able to use a 40% tax credit on your mortgage loan up to $2,000. If you use it on a property that is owned by a bank and it's not through OFHA mortgage lender, then you can take up to 30% of that tax credit or up to $2,000. And if you decide to buy any other property, especially not bank owned or through OFHA, then you are only able to deduct 20% on your taxes on your mortgage loan, or up to $2,000. With that being said, that there is a nice benefit and tax advantages that is allowed through purchasing a home. And you'll see a lot of wealthy people use taxes to their advantage, especially when it comes to real estate. So in order to make more money, you have to have money, right? Having money allows you to take advantage of certain things that is not privy to most people. And so when you acquire assets, that allows for you to now have options in what you're able to do and what you're able to basically, control. So there is a few things that people are trying to pass in the house right now that pertain to your taxes. For example, because the rich typically can spend whatever they want and then write it off. And then saving has not been really glorified. What is happening due to inflation is the price of things, short-term interest rates, and everything else is going up. So what people have suggested now is that instead of having to essentially pay taxes from the middle class, the lower class, and then the rich pay nothing, they want to tax those who buy things, essentially. So if you're someone who buys plenty of products, plenty of items, if you're a huge consumer, you're going to pay the most taxes because you are purchasing things that require you to pay taxes. And then those who save and are not buying things, essentially they will not be taxed on saving money. And then for the most part, I see this in plenty of ways. Yes, the rich will pay more in taxes because every time they purchase something, they will now be taxed on what they consume. However, we all know taxes will continue to rise and go up. And because of that, when you do decide to spend money, no matter if you're not paying taxes today because you're saving, the taxes will only be higher tomorrow when you do decide to withdraw and purchase something, right? We don't save money forever to not spend it, right? There's a time and a place for you to eventually spend this money. And honestly, with that mindset, people would probably be happy to not pay taxes for a year or two. But eventually, when you go for that big home purchase, or when you go for that big car purchase, or when you just go for a lifestyle change, you're going to be hit with taxes that are much higher than had you just paid your taxes regularly throughout those years. So do I believe that this thing is going to pass? No, because it does not allow you to get rich and then get richer. Actually, it allows you to get rich, but it does not allow you to get richer, right? The way our tax system is set up now, you can get rich and then you can also get richer through the tax code, through the tax advantages. If you want everybody to pay their fair share, then this code that is trying to be passed would definitely make people pay their fair share, because essentially all this money will eventually be spent, right? And so everybody would pay taxes on everything that they've ever made eventually. So with that being said, what do you think about the tax code? What do you think about the tax bill that is trying to be passed now? I personally don't believe it's going to go through. There are many others who don't believe it's going to go through for the simple fact that this literally shakes up the notion of basically being a consumer. You save money today and you feel good about not paying taxes, but then you're taxed at a higher rate tomorrow because, taxes again go up and increase. Nobody's talking about the fact that taxes increase over time, over years, right? And so, especially if everybody decides, hey, let's save money this year and not pay taxes, the tax will be increased. And then when everybody does decide to start paying in and buy things and buy items, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, there's going to open a floodgates to a lot more pain and hardship in terms of taxes, things that people were not expecting, bills that people were not looking forward to. Yes, you eliminate a lot of the IRS jobs that you just created. You eliminate a lot of the government dollars being spent in those areas, over $80 billion being spent in those areas. But I'm sure that there will be other jobs created through this, maybe less and less costly jobs, but it will still impact us one way or another. So, everything has an implication. Everything has a cause and effect. We must be ready to weather those storms and progress through, knowing that this is definitely not the most solid, concrete plan to move forward, in my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know that I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.